The joke touchy-feely.
Yeah, it's like elementary school.
Elementary school? There's a UFC fighter. His last name is Feely, and that's what he goes by, touchy-feely. Yeah. Sometimes cops act like they're in elementary school too. I've seen that a lot. Yeah, true.
And then how many guys do you hear about that do something inappropriate or they get mad and they use the curse word? Right? How often does that happen?
You mean law enforcement officer or the people?
How many people get in the news or you hear about a cop that got upset and yelled at somebody? Or,
you mean being discourteous? The word that actually gets cops in trouble when you put it on the complaint?
It's a little bit of trouble, right? But how many times do you hear about that?
I mean, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Like how many times? What's a lot to you?
Every single day, a new video.
Every single day, new video from the whole nation.
Entire nation.
Right. So it's probably what percentage of interactions do you think turn out with a negative turnout that you hear about? What do you think the percentage is? It's going to be extremely low. Extremely low. I probably contacted 50 people today, including.
You take anyone to jail today?
No.
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 Those are good statistics.
Not really. Maybe I missed a crime.
Well, I mean, yeah, for law enforcement, it's not good statistics, but at the same time, yeah.
Right. Why do you think I take somebody to jail for?
Can I ask you a question now?
Sure, go ahead.
All right.
I'm just saying, because you're saying all these things.
Right.
But it doesn't seem like they're very well thought through.
Okay, okay.
All right, guys. The video begins with a light conversation between the auditor and the officer, joking about nicknames and how some cops act like school kids. The vibe is relaxed, but it quickly shifts when the auditor brings up a serious issue. Negative police encounters happening nationwide. The officer claims most interactions are fine, but the auditor pushes back, highlighting how new videos show otherwise every day. This sets the tone for a deeper discussion about accountability and constitutional awareness.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough, right? I ask every law enforcement officer this one question, and I'm finding a pattern here. There are 5 fundamental freedoms within the First Amendment. This is not an opinion. It's part of your job to know this. What are they?
This is a loaded question.
No. It's so simple, bro.
Which ones? Tell me which ones.
The 5 fundamental freedoms of the First Amendment. What are they?
What are they? I don't know. Just tell me. You tell me.
Bro, that's part of your job. You swore an oath to that.
Bro. I told you it's a loaded question.
You see what I'm saying? It's not a loaded question.
Of course it is. What's up, sir? How are you?
I just saw some.
I know. I'm just trying to talk to a guy. He's trying to load me up. How you been?
It's a legitimate question because this is actually part of your job, bro. You're supposed to know this because you actually swore an oath to this. You swore an oath to this.
I know you don't like me just because I wear this uniform.
That's not true, bro. That's not true. That's not true.
Why would you ask me a loaded question that you think I would get wrong?
That is part of your job.
Why would you ask me the question?
That's part of your job.
Why would you ask me the question?
So, how I see you got 2 French fries, right? So,
that's a nice way to put it.
Yeah,
it's respectful.
No, that's not true. That's not true because a law enforcement officer is the one that taught me that.
Yeah.
Bro, don't get a negative thought about me, bro. Like, don't. I have not.
You made fun of my name.
Feely, touchy-feely?
Yeah, you made fun of my name.
I wasn't making fun.
It was disrespectful and rude. Why would you do that? You think I'd be happy about that?
I think there's a fighter with the last name Feely. His nickname is Touchy-Feely.
Okay.
I didn't mean it as disrespect, man. Yeah, you don't have to get all up in your feelings, bro. These are legitimate questions. Just like the First Amendment was a legitimate question.
You're not hurting my feelings.
And I know this at the top of my head. You're the one that's supposed to know this, right? You're the one that's supposed to know this because you swore an oath to get that job, did you not?
I did.
You did. And this is part of your job. You swore an oath to this. But why do you not know it?
What was the oath I swore?
You swore an oath to protect and defend the Constitution.
Okay.
Did you not?
Did I swear to the 5 First Amendments? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely you did. You know what the Second Amendment is, right?
No, I don't. Tell me.
You know what it is.
I don't, man. Tell me.
This is kind of sad, bro, because you have your 2 chevrons, right? You have your 2 chevrons, and you don't even know what the First Amendment is. Think about that, though.
Okay, folks, this is where things change fast. The auditor asks the officer a simple question. What are the 5 freedoms of the First Amendment? Instead of answering, the officer dodges it completely. A second officer arrives, confused why such a basic question is considered loaded. The auditor emphasizes that officers swear an oath to the Constitution, so they should at least know what's in it. The pressure builds as the auditor repeats that citizens often understand their rights better than the people enforcing them.
This is actually part of your job, and you don't know it.
You're assuming that.
It's true. You said you didn't know it. You said
Coming off as confrontational.
Yeah, a little bit.
I see you coming off as alert.
Is it my body language that's doing it?
No,
Is that what it is?
Your responses. Your attitude.
Yeah.
Just to point that out.
freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, and freedom to petition your government for redress of grievances. That means I can bellyache. Even if I'm being rude or whatever, I'm not under policy. You guys, when you guys are rude sometimes, and I gotta say, your body, you're not being rude, like you're not being, how would I say, intimidating, but you are being defensive. And I don't mean to come off as defensive. No, these are not loaded questions.
We started out meeting each other. You made fun of my name, and then you worked into adding me a loaded question. Asking me a loaded question.
That was not a loaded question, man. It's a legitimate question, bro. And you're gonna see this later on, and you're gonna realize how important it is that question is, bro.
Important to who?
So when you asked me,
Important to who?
it should be important to you because this is part of your job, man. You swore an oath to
You're
do.
making more assumptions.
No, you swore an oath to protect and defend the Constitution.
Have you ever protected somebody's freedom to assembly?
Always, every day.
You do? How'd you do it?
Well, I just remind people that they have these certain rights. That see, I believe that freedom should be the topic on every dinner table in America every single night, right? Right or wrong? Isn't the foundation of this country built on freedom?
Yeah.
Right? So,
You could say that.
right. And so I believe that freedom should be the topic on every single dinner table in America every single night. That means we the people should be talking to our families.
Why don't you just talk to your kids about their day?
Hey, bro, football statistics and baseball statistics are a lot. What's your favorite football team?
I don't follow football.
What's your favorite baseball team, or hockey or NASCAR or whatever?
don't follow that.
Statistics. We seem to know more about bullshit like Marvel movies. We take our kids to the theaters, Disney, all kinds of shit. We're entertained.
All right, guys, because this part gets tense. The auditor explains the freedoms of the First Amendment: speech, press, religion, assembly, and petition. The officer seems embarrassed, and the auditor stresses how common this problem is. He points out how Americans memorize sports stats and movies better than their rights. The auditor's message is clear. Freedom requires understanding, and these conversations matter. He reminds viewers that people lose rights when they fail to exercise or defend them.
But what we're not doing as a people in this country, bro, is learning what our rights are.
You're saying that we all do that. It's not true.
Well, it's not true for me because I know a lot more about the Constitution than you do.
Well, you think you do.
I think I do. You're right. What is the Ninth Amendment? What is the Ninth Amendment? What is the Ninth Amendment? Right here, right now. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna teach you the Ninth Amendment.
Recording you with a
Yeah.
cell phone?
No. Asking you these important questions that you swore no to, and you're supposed to know this. What is the Ninth Amendment?
Ask me loaded questions.
What's the Ninth Amendment?
Answer my
But you swore no. You swore no to this, bro. You swore no to this.
Answer my question. What have you done specifically to defend this?
I'm doing it. You're looking at it.
This?
I'm practicing.
Recording me is defending the Constitution.
Is this not my right to do so?
I didn't say that.
Is this not my right to do so?
Nobody said that. I asked you a
Is it my right to do so? What's not forbidden is allowed.
You still didn't answer the question.
What's not forbidden? So let me tell
You
you.
have talking points. You're like a politician trying to get a job.
No, that's not true. Because you know what? You want to hear something crazy? Out of all the cops that I've asked about the First Amendment, only one knew it. You know how he learned it? From my channel. And I don't get paid by the government. As a matter of fact, you get a welfare check, bro. I'm not shaking at all.
Oh, you say I have a welfare check?
Yeah, you do because you work for the system. You get the
Did I
same.
get a welfare check when I was in the military?
You get a welfare check now. You get a welfare check now.
Because I was in the military?
But you're asking me if I get paid from the government, right?
No, I didn't ask you. I never asked you that. I asked you what you did to defend the nation.
Well, I'm doing it.
Constitution.
I'm doing it. Teaching people that.
Recording me with a cell phone is defending this Constitution.
What-
Your example of defending the Constitution.
I just asked you.
Yeah, bro. How are you defending the Constitution when you don't even know it?
Okay.
Fair enough, right?
Well, you guys are coming at me, so I'm probably gonna stop talking to you now.
All right, people. Now the auditor moves to the Ninth Amendment. He asks the officer if he knows what it means. Again, no answer. The auditor explains that it protects rights not listed in the Constitution, meaning if something isn't forbidden, it's allowed. He connects this idea to parental rights and everyday freedoms most people overlook. The officer becomes uncomfortable as the auditor points out how crucial it is for law enforcement to understand the rights they're supposed to defend.
No, bro, let me just say this. I've been doing this for a long time, bro, and there's a reason why I got 600,000 supporters, not subscribers, supporters, because, and I gotta tell you, most of the people that follow me are men between 35 to 55 and throughout the entire nation, bro. I got people that follow me in Canada, Australia, the UK.
Canada, 51st state?
Not yet.
Governor Trudeau? That guy?
I don't like to get into politics. Like, in reality, I'll just say this, bro. In reality, if everybody knew not to believe in masters, but to believe in themselves and empower themselves with the understanding of what the Constitution is, bro, it is an empowerment, bro.
That's the thing, though. Our channels are based completely on the opposite side of politics. It has nothing to do with that. You know, it just has to do with the Constitution.
Yeah, man, it's simple. The Constitution. Would you not agree it's a good thing? Can I educate you on the 9th Amendment?
I really don't. I don't really want to talk to you guys anymore.
So the 9th Amendment. We have rights as a people that are not enumerated in the first 8 amendments, right? That means
That's the Constitution?
that means we have rights that are not even talked about yet, right? So, because like I said earlier, what's not forbidden is allowed. But yeah, man, you're
Don't ever go in the back seat, son.
And I didn't mean to come off as being rude in any way, man. You know, this is just a conversation, man. As a matter of fact, let me just say this. This gentleman right here, I think I was rude to him a long time ago, bro, but today we had a good conversation. Huh?
You know what video it is?
It was a long time ago, bro. It was a long time ago. I was mean to you. You don't remember? You didn't watch it? You didn't watch it? Or?
I know what incident it was.
Yeah? Was I an asshole, bro? Be honest.
Talking to me?
I was.
Call me a name, but whatever.
I was an asshole, bro.
Here we go. This is the turning point. The auditor explains his mission, helping the public and officers learn the Constitution. He talks about his growing audience and how only one officer ever knew the First Amendment, and it was because of his channel. He shifts the conversation toward personal responsibility, saying freedom is more important than entertainment or politics. The message is strong. Wearing a badge isn't enough. You must understand the rights you swore to protect.
We had a few run-ins, and then we were always be that person. You and the guy is, I have to talk to you.
I don't talk to the KC camera boy guy. He's a fucking punk.
I don't know his name, but
Word.
I can't go in there anymore.
Yeah. You're
don't
good.
wanna, like,
You're good. Yeah, you're
say
good. You're good. You're good.
or-
Word. Yeah, you're good.
One of the
You're
other guys,
good.
though, that we started running into him a lot, too. And we're always good.
But I can't let you go without asking you too, man.
You already asked me.
The First Amendment.
Yeah.
Today? I didn't ask you today, did
I
I?
was the first person to ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You gonna know it next time I talk to you?
Yeah.
What's the 9th Amendment? We have rights that are not talked about or enumerated within the first 8. That means what's not forbidden is allowed. That means, like, for instance, parental rights fall under that, right? Dude, these are things that I believe that nobody in this country is really talking about. We're worried about politics. We're worried about all kinds of shit. That is the most important shit in the nation, bro. Once we all know it, it helps you guys and it helps us, bro. Seriously. You're dope. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait, hey, this is gonna be on the news. This is gonna be on the news, bro. It's gonna be on the news. We're working for the news. Hey, why do people want to lick boots so much, bro? They think because you're being recorded that it's a bad thing, right?
You get used to it. That's the thing.
You're already used to it. This guy's not,
My
man.
sergeant was telling me earlier.
He's used to being recorded. You're not yet, man. You think of it as a negative thing, and it's not,
You
bro.
guys are rude.
You're rude.
I'm not rude.
Nah, you actually, you didn't raise your voice or nothing. You all right, but you were just defensive, man. You're defensive.
Loaded questions and you were being
That's not a loaded question.
There's loaded questions. Come on, let's talk.
You're tripping. You're tripping. You're tripping, bro. I hope your shoelaces are tight, because you're tripping, bro.
All right, guys, the video closes with a powerful reflection. The auditor talks about a previous officer he had a rough encounter with and how he regrets reacting with disrespect. He repeats the First and 9th Amendments, stressing how important it is for officers to study the Constitution. More officers arrive, and the auditor points out who stays professional and who acts defensive. He ends with humor, honesty, and a reminder that knowing your rights is the strongest protection you have.